Welcome to the Booth Review. It's Anish, Shroff, Jake Delhomme. Panthers fall to the Falcons 38-20. Let's start with the good, which is even down two starters on the offensive line. Brady Christensen steps in at center, Yosh Nijman at right tackle. When they were in the game, this was a team that could still run the ball. They protected Andy Dalton pretty well. This is a really strong unit up front in the trenches. It's something to build on.
No, there's no doubt. I think Brady to come in and play center. We know he has a ton of experience. Yosh Nijman started 22 games the last 2 years in Green Bay. Listen, Andy wasn't sacked today, wasn't pressured much, and a couple of times he was pressured. He was able to get out of it and make plays. But we ran the ball effectively. You got to tip your hat to the offensive line. They did a decent job today. We put up 20 points, probably left a little bit out there with some of the turnovers that we had, but overall, can't fault the offensive line for the way they played today.
Yeah, Chuba Hubbard, 90-plus yards rushing for the fourth game in a row, and the O-line plays well. Andy Dalton would probably be the first guy to tell you if he had one throw that he could take back, down 8, driving the interception by A.J. Terrell.
Yeah, absolutely. And watching his body language right after the play, and that's something that he's rolling out to his right, and he probably didn't see A.J. Terrell coming from the backside to undercut Ian Thomas. And that's something because he really played well today. He spread the ball around, but driving down 28-20, beginning of the fourth quarter, that was one that, man, if we can get a field goal or possibly a touchdown, go for 2, it really would have kind of given us that opportunity because our defense, we understand the struggles that they're going through, and it's almost like you hate to say it, a make-it-take-it type of situation in basketball. We need to answer their score with a score for us.
Yeah, and that challenge on defense right now is real, and it's because of injuries. You just look up and down. Derek Brown, Shaq Thompson, Josie Jewell, Jordan Fuller, Clowney was out today. We've yet to see Wanham, Dane Jackson. That is a tall ask when you know you have a really good defensive coordinator and you have a scheme, but when you're missing that many key components, it's a tall ask.
It's a very tough task, and the biggest thing for me, it's the linebacker situation. I mean, when you lose 2, you lose a Shaq and a Josie, 2 veterans in the same quarter. And so you're asking a rookie to come in there, and he's playing with another backup and the communication piece. And I think we had a couple of issues with some communication today, some last week, and it's going to get better, but it's not like we're throwing Trevin Wallace in there with Josie Jewell next to him or with Shaq next to him. He's in there with another young linebacker. So those are some of the issues that, listen, we're just dealing with. Yep. Nobody's coming to save us.
No one's going to feel bad.
And that's the way it's going to be. And then going to Washington next week with a dynamic quarterback that can not only throw it well, but his legs are magic. So that's another issue that we're going to have. So we just got to step up. Somebody's going to have to step up in some form or fashion.
We'll end on this one because one area where maybe we might be seeing some real foundational blocks blossom right now, this rookie class. And I know we haven't seen Jonathan Brooks yet. We haven't seen Jaden Cromedy yet. But Xavier Legette had a touchdown today. Trevin Wallace is being thrown into the fire as the green dot. Right. He's going to keep getting better. Sure. J.T. Sanders, the tight end, had his best game as a pro. We're seeing more of Shaw Smith-Wade. The undrafted rookie, Jalen Coker, continues to get reps, and those are earned.
Those are earned reps, and I think the big thing, and out of all those guys, I think we're seeing growth. Coker, he's been a pleasant surprise last week and again this week. He shows up and just handing the ball back to the referee after plays and things like that.
Smart plays.
But J.T. Sanders, to me, I watched him early in the season catch a pass, and he wanted to turn and dance. Now he's not dancing. Catch, go up the field. This is the NFL. And he's thrown into the fire by blocking. I'm watching him making better blocks, and he's going to continue to get better because he's going to have to play, and he's going to have to play a lot. And so that's what you want to see, growth from some young guys, especially the draft picks, to build this roster and gain depth, because that truly is what we're lacking on this team.
Yeah, we get back after it a week from today, a week from Sunday, at Washington against the Commanders.